Welcome to Chief Support Mailbag Time. Tyler Jolt here, fired up to dive into your questions submitted during our live shows every Tuesday. We react in real time, and you've sent in some spicy ones about Jaire Alexander, DeAndre Swift, Tyreek Hill, and more. Let's not waste a second. Time to jump into the first question. Great question, Tony. If the Chiefs whiff in the draft, and let's be real, even Brett Veach isn't perfect, shout out to Hannah Montana, they've got options. Veach is a master at course correcting. Free agency is still active, June 1st cuts are coming, and the trade market's always buzzing. This roster's already stacked, and I'm confident it'll be even better than last year, despite the cap crunch. Chiefs will figure it out. Yo, Chiefs Kingdom, make sure you're subscribed to Chief Support and part of the Noti Gang. Hit that bell on YouTube to get alerts for our live shows, breaking news, and new videos. Spam Noti in the comments if you're in. Subscribe at youtube.com/ChiefsTV. Join the family. Tyreek Hill. Man, I'd love to see him back, but I don't think Miami's trading him. He's in his 30s, numbers dipped slightly, and draft capital wouldn't be crazy, but it's unlikely for 2025. Keep an eye on 2026, though. Tyreek could be a free agent and might want to come home to reunite with Mahomes. On the draft, I'm betting defensive end gets picked early, like day 1 or 2, while running back is more of a day 3 move. Both needs will be addressed. Love the creativity here. With chatter about Jalen Watson possibly being trade bait, since re-signing both him and Trent McDuffie looks tough, there's a slim chance. Maybe a Watson for Alexander swap with some draft picks could work. Alexander's coming off a solid but injury-riddled season. 7 games, 2 picks, 7 pass breakups, a pick 6. It's a long shot, but never say never. What do you think? Drop a T for trade or P for pass in the pinned comment. Today's show is brought to you by Game Time, your go-to for the best seats at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Sports, concerts, comedy, theater, you name it, Game Time's got it. Their app makes it easy with last-minute deals, all-in pricing, and seat views before you buy. Save up to 60% on Royals games or other KC events. Download the Game Time app, use code CHATS for $20 off your first purchase. Links in the description. Terms apply. Since we got JuJu back, what's his role? Can he help block in the run game? JuJu Smith-Schuster's back, and I think he's a depth piece who can shine when needed. His production was spotty last year, outside that Saints game, but he's solid in the run game and can block. With concerns about Hollywood Brown's health, Rashee Rice's injury recovery, and a possible suspension, JuJu's a safety net. If he pops off for a few games and holds up in the run game, that's a win. DeAndre Swift had a decent year in Chicago, almost 1,000 yards, 6 TDs, but his 3.8 yards per carry was a career low. I'm not big on trading for older running backs. The Chiefs need fresh legs with burst, and I'd rather see them draft a back than trade for Swift. It wouldn't cost much, but I'm passing. What about you? Type Y for yes or N for no in the comments. I'd consider it, but it depends on the draft board. If there's a run on tackles and the top guys like Simmons or Connolly are slipping away, you might need to jump up. But if the board falls your way, staying at 31 could land a stud without giving up extra picks. Offensive line's a priority, so play it smart and see how it shakes out. There's talk about a new Chiefs stadium. With the lease up in 2031, will they stay in Missouri or move to Kansas? Big question, Tony. Right now, Kansas has the edge. They're throwing out big money and talking a new dome to host Super Bowls, Final Fours, and maybe even steal the Big 12 championship from Dallas. Missouri's more likely to renovate Arrowhead for a modernized vibe. Kansas is being proactive, but politics could flip this. If I had to bet, I'd lean Kansas for now, but it's far from settled. That's a wrap for today's Chiefs Support Mailbag. Huge thanks to you, Chiefs Kingdom, for sending in your questions. Keep subscribing, hit that noti bell, and join us for more at youtube.com/ChiefsTV. I'm Tyler Jolt. See you next time.